Hunter x Hunter has lots of great characters, and in my opinion, Illumi is definitely one of them. This is why Illumi Zoldyck is fascinating. He is the brother of Killua, but when we first get introduced to him during the Hunter exam, he's in a disguise and we are not aware that he's Killua's brother. He's there at the Hunter exam, secretly spying on Killua. The name he went by during the Hunter exam disguised was Gitaracker. In this disguise, he wore his needles on his face, so his face looks much different, and he had a blue mohawk. His character in this disguise appeared very unusual and never talked, was a character that seemed very powerful, like Hisoka every time we got to see him in this disguise, but was very mysterious. And then one episode during the Hunter exam, we do see him change out of his disguise into his regular self when he's with Hisoka. I really like Illumi's regular character design. He has very long black hair, he's pale, he wears a green outfit, and just has a very eye-catching appearance that stands out. He doesn't look like Killua at all. He has a calm and intelligent personality. He's pretty quiet a lot of the time, but he is confident and, like I mentioned, intelligent, so good at doing what he wants. His character seems very mysterious, whether it was the fact that he was in a disguise and we didn't know much about him, didn't even know that he was Killua's brother, spying on Killua, or his regular appearance just looks very unusual, and even his personality, just being calm, intelligent, and us not seeing much from him or learning that much about him in depth, makes him mysterious. He seems to be very serious about his brother Killua becoming an assassin. During the Hunter exam, when he went up against Killua in their match, he wanted Killua to only focus on being an assassin and not to have any friends. Also, it seemed that he had brainwashed and trained Killua over the years not to want to go up against stronger opponents. So he wanted Killua not to fight him and to give him a free win, which shows how he wants control over his brother. And just like we see later in the chairman election arc, once again he's going up against his brother, becoming enemies with him in a way, trying to make Killua do what he wants. Illumi's powers seem to be his needles and brainwashing. We don't get to see him use them that much, but every time we do get to see him use them, it seems like his powers are very strong and he can do a lot of different things with them. Illumi seems to kinda care for his brother, but at the same time put what he wants above what his brother wants for his brother. Maybe it's because his goal is to make his brother the best assassin he can be, but it looks like Killua is not wanting to listen to his brother and go down the path he's trying to make him go down. Illumi would make for a great villain because of his calm, intelligent, and unemotional personality, but also because of what we've already seen from him in the series, how he's forcing his brother to do things and going after his brother. He was already kind of a villain during the chairman election arc, but if he was ever a villain the main characters went up against, who they couldn't reason with and they only had to battle against, I think Illumi would be a very dangerous threat and hard opponent for the main characters. Also, his personality makes him very hard to read, so it would be hard for the main characters to figure him out. But also, maybe we could get more of a chance to see Illumi more in depth. We also saw Illumi a little bit during the York New City arc and episode 53, where he was helping out the Phantom Troop a little bit and had some scenes of him in the dark and outside, also taking out people with his needles. This moment made him seem dark and more like a horror character, or a lot of the time I think Illumi seems similar to a vampire in some ways. There was a time during the chairman election arc where Hisoka said he was gonna kill Killua, and Illumi got very mad. But also, it seemed he showed that he was incredibly powerful. He almost kinda looked like a horror character and appeared terrifying. Based on this as well, him seeming so scary, almost like a horror character, I think he would also make a good villain. Illumi's very mysterious because we also have never seen him go up against someone in a fight or do much in a fight against someone with his powers. So this makes us wonder how a fight with him would look. It's something I would definitely want to see. But I feel if his character continues to get more powerful and become evil, he could really make for a great main villain who has some very big thought out plan and make him seem just absolutely terrifying, even more like a horror character. Whether or not you like Illumi's character, ever since the beginning he seemed very powerful. We haven't seen that much about him, and he's always been very sneaky, doing things that kinda seem to be wrong. But his character is undoubtedly fascinating, and a character that, even though you don't know that much about, you really notice and question. There's a lot of unanswered questions about Illumi's character, and things many fans wonder about his character. Also, him being unusual as he is, makes for a very interesting character that makes him cool and makes Hunter x Hunter even better. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is Illumi one of your favorite Hunter x Hunter characters? Do you find him fascinating? What are some things you like about his character? And do you think we should see more of him? Do you think Illumi is evil? And I'll see you in the next video.